fast risings, good afternoon, or good evening. Depending on where in the world you are tapping in from, you got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today we will be discussing transgender woman is verbally chastised at San Francisco Cheesecake Factory in viral TikTok video. Now, they want me to say she was verbally assaulted. He was, she was, it was. Ain't my business really. Reason why I'm even doing this old funky article. It's just how they always are just so outraged by the smallest infraction against the alphabet gang. Well, if you're comparing it all the time to anti-black racism, then why isn't anti-black racism taken as seriously as this discrimination? I guess I don't know. You can say, "Hey, you're transgender," or you can say "yuck," and all of a sudden that's a verbal assault. But if you say drop the N bomb, no assault, that's just freedom of speech. Well, why ain't this freedom of speech? If you always want to compare it to being black and the civil rights movement and the alphabet gang and they're discriminated against and it's the same as like being black. Well, if it's the same, how come when somebody's killed, y'all ain't running around getting killed? I don't see black folk, transgender or gay folks, the alphabet gang getting whacked by police. I don't see all this. I'm not familiar where all this is taking place at. You might get whacked for trying to trick somebody, or you wanted to play games and you let somebody find out later that you really had a pole after you done already gave some necklace. You know what I'm saying? But just as far as because you're gay and you just were walking down the street, nobody knows. Nobody knows. If you're not just flame broiled BK pattying with your gayness, no one knows. But you definitely can't hide your blackness. You can't hide that you're of that. Let's run this video footage of this interaction that they once again wanted to verbal assassination. They was verbally assaulted. They got all the verbalizations and off with their head. Like, fam, if the alphabet gang's little bit of discomfort was treated the same as anti-black racism, y'all would have already cut the check, P. Period. There would already be check cuttings if we took it as outrageous. They just did the deep fake. We did that article that's on Patreon. That'll be on Patreon tomorrow. The deep fake about the school principal being said to say all kind of racist talk and what have you. Oh no, there's no crime. And then said, I'm gonna shoot up the school and shoot up all the black kids, and there's no crime committed. There's been nothing. But had they made anything anti-alphabet gang, there'd be suspensions, expulsions, there'd be people sued, there would have been protests, that people would have had to lose their job, people would have got fired. Fair use. Let's run through this interaction. I don't see the verbal assault, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me as a black man, and I've been desensitized to what a verbal assault is.
You know I'm a
Fair
TERF,
use.
right? Trans-eccentric, radical feminist.
Are you a turf?
I'm a TERF.
Wow.
Would you like me to move somewhere else? I will.
No, actually, you should tell me about being a turf.
You're
Yes.
a boy, right?
Antagonizing her.
I did. I did. Hard.
I'd like to see you try.
antagonistic.
Judge me for being a jerk. I get to be who I want to be. You get to be who you want to be, right? If that's what you want, to be who you want to be, then I get to be who I want to be.
Which is,
I'm not a witch.
you're not a witch.
You know what? Take your stupid dog, eat your fucking food, and get the fuck out of my life, okay?
This is a first.
Because otherwise I have to label
See,
you
this
a
is a
white
first.
racist.
I see.
For a 70-year-old minority woman, you're a racist. You want your rights, I want mine too.
Excuse me. Could you grab the manager, please?
I'm so terribly sorry. I'll definitely be escalating on how I'm trying to get information, but I do apologize.
Talk about some racism. See, did the her say something? The he she transgender vite say something crazy? Now it said minority woman. That's definitely not a black woman. So what I'm seeing here is probably a Mexican lady, maybe the transgender white dude said something racial. I don't know. But like fam said, this is the first time. The first time this ever happened. Right, because you don't go around, nobody goes around doing that stuff to y'all. Right. So it's not the same. So how there's such outrage, you're verbally assaulted. Get out of here. That's why nobody takes you seriously. That's why we can't take your movement seriously. That's why it's not the same as being black. That's why it's not the same as civil rights. That's why you can't compare the two. And I ain't even gonna read this old garbage. That's the only reason why I did this, just to show more and more why you can't compare the two. Being black and being gay are not the same. Not close, not sorta, not maybe. Being black, being gay, transgender, any of that is not the same as being black. You don't suffer the same injustices. You don't go through the same things. You're not hated the same. None of it is the same. You can switch and choose anytime you want. You can say you're born like that, but we know for a fact when you're born black, you are black. That's it. That's all. What did we learn here today, boys and girls? How many times do I got to say it? Being gay, being LGBTQCDFG is not the same as being black. It's not the same. No matter how you slice, dice, and Peebo Bryce, it is not. I repeat, it is not the same. And you know the only people who think it's the same are these people. And I'm going to get on out of here. Leave you with 4 words: love, peace, blessings, and maloha. Love y'all. I'm out the door. This ain't a commercial. But these are the only people who believe that being a LGBTQ alphabet gang and being black are the same. Love y'all.